Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right, ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we're outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome, let's go. So today, we're going to talk about the price of pussy versus the price of love. Tell me the difference. Tell me the truth. Right? Let's weigh it out. Let's have the conversation. So let's see what we go for. Let's go with the price of love first, right? So you're looking, particularly the man, he's looking to spend his resources for love, right? Hoping that he can find a woman he loves her and she loves him for his character and personality, right? The men are looking to pay for that, right? They're looking to pay for this delusional fairy tale Disneyland type situation, right? And this is a commonality amongst men, right? They say women are hoes until they find the one that is the apple of their eye, right? The one that they see as valuable, maybe wife material, whatever, right? Men are willing to spend everything they have on this one woman for her love. Because basically what men are trying to do is buy her love. They're trying to buy her loyalty. They're trying to buy her. And because, when that man gets with the woman, he's looking to possess her, make her his own. He doesn't want nobody else to touch her but him, right? So men are looking to buy love. Not, it's basically a form of prostitution that has been painted as a love story, right? This infamous connection of you're my person, twin, right? All this Disneyland fairy tale type thing. This is what men are trying to pay for when it comes to, the relationship marriage dynamic. And they won't call it tricking, but it is tricking. You're just tricking on one woman and hoping that the investment is you can marry her and have kids with her and whatever, right? To have something that's I would say, organically built. And I think this is just a delusional and unrealistic concept. I think it's always been an unrealistic and delusional concept. I think it's always been a fairy tale type thing that men fed into. You know, we got brainwashed. Got brainwashed into, oh, this is a good woman. This woman's for me, and da 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 yada yada, all these things, right? But then information got leaked. Information leaked out back in the day that most of the kids weren't even theirs. so in a lot of them households, they were faking it till they make it. He also had a family, and he had a family on the other side of the tracks. See, back then it was more disguised, right? The toxicity, the cheating, all the stuff that was going on back then is going on now. It was disguised, right? They didn't want the kids to see it. A lot of people will be in marriages for the kids, so the kids grow up, because they want the kids to see a two-parent household. So back then, it was the same thing, but it was an illusion of happiness, right? And a lot of people believe that, you know, oh, as long as you get married and you take care of a woman, you're not tricking on her. Well, yes, you are. You're doing the same thing that the other guys are doing. This is the one you want to spend your money on. This is the one you want to spend your resources with. And that's just what it is, right? That's exactly what it is. Right? Men are willing to pay for love. Now, let's look at the other side, right? The price of pussy, right? That's the strip clubs. That's the Figueroa, the Blade, those are the, well, you just get in, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Men are paying for that too. Married men are paying for that. Let's keep it real. Married men are paying for that, and the number one consumers of strip clubs and the Blade and OnlyFans. They're the number one. They are the number one funders of the strip club. Right? Because what happens is they try to pay for love, but then that doesn't pan out, but they don't want to leave because they have too much invested. So they sneak out on a little window of time they got to, maybe they get off work early, they were done early, so they have to leave early, so they stop by the strip club and deal with some mistress, right? Or they go by Fig at nighttime when they're out. So I'm gonna go get something to drink, I'm gonna run and do this. Okay, baby, I'll see you back. And they go pick up a prostitute. Married men are the leading consumers of this type of lifestyle. Because, a lot of times they just can't, they just either maybe the coochie ain't the same no more, the one they love, that they buried, maybe the sex is marriage. Whatever the case may be, married men are the number one consumers of prostitution. They married men literally fund the strip clubs. So to understand is the price of love versus the price of pussy, it's all the same thing. You're paying, right, for that woman that you, quote unquote, supposed to love, and she's supposed to love you. You guys are paying, you're paying for her coochie to be only yours. Or else what is she paying for? Oh yeah, you might be paying for a little more cooperation, maybe, stuff like that. But ultimately, exclusivity. That's the number one at the forefront, exclusivity. That's why women can have attitudes, big mouths, talk shit, run that, And the men will stay. Because the men will say, hey, long as she ain't going out fucking nobody else, I can deal with this. She's just a living prostitute. Right? So either way it goes, you're paying for the pussy. You're tricking, whether you like it or not. I mean, I don't know why we don't want to live up to the truth of what we are indulging in as adults. Why are we trying to live a lie or come on these panels or come in this space and pretend like you're just holier than everybody else? Oh, I'm married and I haven't done stuff. And the truth of the matter is, most men, they sneak around. We sneak around. Extra pussy. You pay for some extra pussy. Sometimes you just want some new coochie. Sometimes it ain't your wife. Sometimes you just want desire to have another woman. Extra, want a little dessert. Extra dessert. But we have to be rational and logical with this. That you trying to buy love is the illusional definition of buying pussy.
Have been going hard with what they demand out of like first dates. I heard like Chili's is not acceptable, Applebee's, the Starbucks, Cheesecake Factory.
I don't want a trick. Are men intimidated by women who take the lead? Does it give like thirsty?
How would you feel you like this guy and he's like, get dressed, I want to take you out on a date, and y'all pop up at Applebee's?
You gotta pay it up in pussy. Some of the guys are acting like ladies.
I don't like that.
And they don't want to put no effort in. They want to be the queen.
I think women have this issue more than men. Is
I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Humble Baddies. Do y'all see where we are right now?
yes,
Gorgeous.
the
Beautiful Turks and Caicos, this beautiful clear waters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with my beautiful co-ladies over here. We have
Ashley Nicole,
Sherelle Rosado, the only one.
the one and only.
Today we're going to discuss the double standards in dating. Ladies, what do y'all think about that?
I mean, I feel like the ladies really have been going hard with what they demand out of like first dates. Like I'm seeing like there's a whole list now of unacceptable places to go on a first date. So I heard like Chili's is not acceptable. Applebee's, y'all not going to
Cheesecake,
Starbucks, Cheesecake Factory. Like there's a whole list that the ladies are just not down to go for a first date. So what's that about? You're dating now. Do you feel the same way?
I'm open. I even love like thoughtfulness. To me, is if I am into Starbucks and you know my favorite drink, then take that initiative and get that drink for me.
Okay.
If it's a picnic, it's not that expensive to do a picnic, but you're taking the initiative to do something that I like, or the beach. So I'm okay with that. But I do have a high standard of my dining experiences.
Okay.
So it can get like, a little tricky because people expect that it's only has to be like that every single time.
So how
But
would
it doesn't have to be.
How would you feel you like this guy and he's like, get dressed, I want to take you out on a date, and y'all pop up at Applebee's?
I would not be too thrilled, to be honest with you, especially if it's our first date. If that's the impression, then it's not giving intention. Like
effort.
It's not
I feel
effort.
like Applebee's is on the corner. Like you didn't even think about it. You didn't look it up. You didn't.
What's wrong with Applebee's? What's wrong with Applebee's? Right? There's nothing wrong with Applebee's. It's a 3-star restaurant. It's a 3-star restaurant. I think Applebee's is a good starting restaurant for guys. Even if they got millions of dollars, even if they got everything, Applebee's is a good starting point. A woman need to earn her high-end restaurant in a lot of cases, right? I mean, I'm talking about on the first date. It's a good starter. Applebee's, Chili's. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. What's up? What's the IB Wody? You on the chat, IB Wody. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with Applebee's for the first date or Chili's because I honestly think women need to earn their, what their worth is. But the problem is too many men are ready to take a room, Chris, on the first date. And that's your problem, right? The average man who's trying to get in good with a chick of quality in his mind, he's going to Chili's and Applebee's is within his spending habit. It ain't that he didn't make an effort. It ain't that he didn't look up. No, he got this restaurant because it was affordable for him to pay for both of you guys and not feel a hit. But, women don't. And if you tell a woman that, then, she's going to say you're broke energy and, she's never going to see you again. That's it. They don't think they have to earn that treatment. They think they are supposed to get that. Facts, I would. And that's because, I be Wody, too many men are willing to do what it takes to beat these women. See, other men are competing with other men for the same type of woman, right? Now, the other men, a lot of these girls, a guy takes them to Ruth Chris on the first date and they're so impressed and, he fucks the shit out of them, but she finds out that he has other women, so they don't work out, whatever. So she's single. But when she goes to a restaurant like Ruth Chris, that's where she places her value at. Or she doesn't even have to go. If she's on Instagram and she sees another woman at Mastro's, that's where she thinks she deserves to go. Right? So also other women competing with other women. Oh, I deserve Mastro's. You better not take me to no Chili's. Women that see this all on Instagram and TikTok or whatever platform they're on and say, hey, I deserve that. And this is how women are wired.
Ask me what I like.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, y'all. So I read this meme I thought was so funny, but I mean, it's kind of real. It says, I'll be honest, if I tell you I'm getting anything done, that means nails, hair, lashes, etc., and I don't see that Apple Pay or Zelle come through, you're not my type, and I don't care how bad that sounds.
That sounds
I don't
exhausting.
like that.
You don't like it?
It's like too much. Like, what can you bring to the table too as a woman? Like, you want a good man, you want a man to provide, but what can you bring to the table?
Yeah, but I hear a lot of women talking like that these days. Like they really feel like they're entitled to a man, sending the money. If they want their time, then they feel like, then the man needs to pay for, for them to look the part on the date. So that means we going on a date, you need to pay for me to get my hair done. You need to pay for me to get my nails done.
I feel like, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I feel like as a woman, you should work for that. Like,
to keep yourself up.
Yeah, to keep yourself up because it's like, okay, it's exciting when I first meet you, but that's how, if you want to keep a man, he's going to get tired of that shit. Like having to throw money. They get tired of that shit and you get played out. So what can you bring to the table?
It reminds me of like just fishing. Like, I don't want a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you just doing this just because you got it and it's
Now she capping. Either you're going to take care of a man, you're going to pay for all the dates, or you want a trick. She says she doesn't want a trick. What you mean? Oh, so you paying? I got her capping. If you don't want a trick, that means you're paying for all the dates up front. Are you gonna Dutch at least Dutch minimum. You paying your bill, I'm paying my bill. If you don't want to trick, that's fine. That's fine. That must be you paying for your own food, your own gas, everything. We meet at the restaurant.
Goes back to intention. Like, you know, I know it's cool to, you know, support your lady and kind of give her a little, you know, pedicure, manicure, but not to overdo it.
But are you supporting your lady or are you supporting a female? Because right now we're talking about females who looking for men just to throw money.
And that's the first initial is not great.
And in my mind, I think the women who are looking for a man to just send them money like that, in return, like, what are you giving up? Because I know it's exactly a man is going to be looking for something in return. So if they're constantly sending you money and you've not done anything else, y'all haven't spent any quality time, they don't know anything else about you except that you want some money. I'm sure they looking at you like you got to pay it up in pussy.
Period.
I just like it's earned, not given. So I think it needs to be earned.
It's called modern day prostitution.
It is. But I mean, I do think that it's, I think I wouldn't date a man if he was opposed to, you know, sending money here and there. I think that I like that. I think.
Yeah, I like gifts. I mean, don't give me money. I got my own money. Surprise me with things. Learn my love language. Surprise me with things that I like. That.
Yeah,
because I mean,
you can.
One of your love languages is
buy me gifts. Yeah, surprising me. Gifts.
Pay my bills. I don't need no gift. I buy what I like, but
now you see how they just switched up that fast? Oh, I don't want a man to give me no money. Learn me. Just give me gifts. What kind of gifts? What you? Okay, I'm gonna get you let's say I get you, let me see what I get her. What if I get you a screwdriver from the 99-cent store? Are you fucking with me? What do you mean, gifts? Right? Oh, but I got you this this broom and this mop from Walmart on sale, baby. Here you go for your home. Are you fucking with me? See, they're saying the same thing, coded different. Oh, I don't want you to give me money. Duh. But you want gifts, which costs money. And then the other one said, don't give me gifts, pay my bills. That costs money too. So you guys are asking for the same shit, but you guys are just disguising it different. You're just saying, don't give me money, don't give me cash money, but pay my bills. That's the same shit. I don't want your money, but give me gifts. That's money. That shit ain't free. And we know what kind of gifts you're talking about. We know you ain't talking about no damn screwdriver. We know you want a freaking, some sort of, I would say, minimum, a gift. Shit. Looking at her, she looks like she a bad bitch. So she's definitely going to want some sort of designer item. I mean, maybe Coach. Coach bag. Yeah, that's what you get. That's $100. But still, that's tricking. That's tricking.
Pay a bill. I do not like paying no bills. I don't want to pay for my light bill, the car note, all that. Pay that, and I know you love me. You take care of me forever. I'll be with you forever. Thank you, Phil. Pay all my bills.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Right there.
I don't even open no bill. Ain't no bills in my name. Nothing. He take care of everything, and I like it like that.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
When you first met Phil, what did you expect from him? Like, he was an athlete, you know, top athlete playing for who? The Falcons?
He was playing for the Colts.
The Colts at that time. Okay.
Yeah.
You knew NFL. What did you expect from him as a beautiful young female?
I expected him to take me out to eat, like to a nice restaurant. Like, I mean, that's really where I was at. I was at Tuskegee and I was hungry. And he did that. Take me out to eat. I feel like he did that. I didn't have like these crazy expectations of Spurgeon, because he doesn't give that anyway. He doesn't give like, oh, I'm about to
he wasn't
spend all my, no, he's not that guy. I met him at the club. And he was the one chilling in the back. Like, he don't drink. He not popping bottles. He not ordering, crazy stuff. He's
Right.
not that guy. So I wasn't expecting him to like splurge or do anything like that. So anything that he did do was nice and exciting.
Was he whining and dining? Was he?
He was
spending-
whining and dining. He was making sure I went back to college nice and
Nice
fed
and
and
full.
full. Yes.
Yes.
He wined and dined me. He sure
invested
did.
in you.
He did. In many ways.
Yes.
But
I know that's right.
yeah.
You think whining and dining is cheaper than getting bottle service at the club? And he's an NFL player, so he's whining and dining at the most expensive restaurants, most likely. This business is crazy, right? These women are crazy. You the same. You guys are contradicting yourselves all over this place. Oh, I don't want a trip, but then y'all said, pay my bills. Oh, I don't want a trip. Oh, but get me gifts. And I'm like, how do I know what you worth? You already got your hand out. You got your mouth out. These are just prostitutes disguised as, some women who have a conversation. They're prostitutes. They want the same shit the young bitches want. They're probably like 23, 25, 26, maybe 30. I think she's 30. They want the same shit the young girls want. I don't know what they're talking about.
Invest.
And look at
invest in
them.
me.
They married how many years?
We've been together
Been
15
together-
years.
Wow.
And we've been married 7 years.
That's beautiful.
Thank
That's
you.
because
I
you
love
wasn't
that.
asking him to cash out you. Well, back then it
Back
was.
then-
We didn't do.
It was
any of
money
that.
ground in Western Union.
Exactly.
It was pulling up. It
Yeah.
was going out to eat. It wasn't the bar is different, and I hope that men don't like get discouraged. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like it is becoming a trend of the women asking for X, Y, and Z before I'm even gonna step out the house. Like
For me,
it's whack. to
a
me.
man who has a lot of money, it's easy for them to give a lot of money.
Correct.
So there's no
It's nothing
effort in that.
special.
So for me, like with Phil, that really turned me on was his time and his effort. Like he was
Mhm.
literally flying to Atlanta and driving to Tuskegee, Alabama to
Right.
spend one day with me and then having to turn around and go back to play. So to me, I
That's
was like, oh my God, he really liked me. Like he doing
Yeah.
the most.
That says
to
a
come
lot.
see me.
Like you said, with somebody who have a lot of money, they can hear his.
They can
Yeah,
get
that's
money.
Shut the fuck up and get out my
Exactly.
face. Leave.
Yeah.
So somebody who has a lot of money that's taking time out their busy schedule
Right.
to come see you and spend time with you, it says a lot.
Yes. Stuff like that is
Time
priceless.
is more expensive.
It's
That is true.
priceless. You can't
Time is everything. You can't replace it.
Correct.
I agree.
But you won't Jake the broke dude, the average dude that's right down the street from you. He got all the time for you too. The nigga working at McDonald's got all day for you. What's good? What you mean? I like that he's doing the most. The dude, there's plenty of average dudes that will do everything to please you, girl. Stop playing. Stop playing. They're dead to you. Come on. Oh, he flying out to see me and driving this just to spend one day with me. Yeah. Okay. And he really liked me. He doing the most. Bitch, come on. You can get that right down the street in your neighborhood. No, you ain't giving them dudes no chance, though. Them dudes got time. They're going to do the most. They're going to get you flowers. They're going to be faithful, loyal, you name it. Because the average dude, you're the apple of their eye. But you don't want them because y'all ain't on my level. That's what she gonna say. You ain't on my level.
Agree. So some of y'all might need to, switch up with y'all, this whole sending money thing.
I don't like it.
It's fun for a while, but
It gets played out.
yeah.
Another thing that's an issue, and I think women have this issue more than men,
Okay.
is when a woman look at a man with kids or a lot of multiple kids, they are like, I don't want to deal with you because you got all these kids, whatever. Men don't care.
Yeah.
Why
At
is
all.
that? Why is that?
so.
Why is it that women do not want to date a man with kids?
Well, because I would be afraid of like all the other mothers involved. Like, are they still in love? Are they still having sex? Like, are they still having relations? Like, I don't want to go through the drama.
The baby mama drama.
Yeah, exactly. It might not be none, but I mean, if I could choose, why would I choose that situation over, want somebody who doesn't have it? So, I mean, I've never been in that situation, but in my mind,
You got lucky, bitch.
yeah.
Well, I feel like there's hope. I'm a lover. I'm a wife in whatever capacity that means. So I have children. I have 4 beautiful children, and they're well taken care of. So I'm not looking for somebody to replace their father. They have a father who's active, and my children are well taken care of. Their father helps out financially. So it's really me looking for a daddy. You know what I mean? Like straight up. So it's not. I hope I don't give that off, you know what I mean? But I feel like women do like, nah, he got too many baby mamas. But we know ladies who are like, you know what? It don't matter. Like, I don't mind like holding it down, but I know I'm gonna need some help. I wouldn't mind that. And I'm saying that to say, like, you know, whenever one of my exes, the father of my children, when he starts dating and whatever, bringing someone around, I'm cool with that. I would be very grateful for that. Especially because my kids are older. So low key, it's like, you know what? They can move around and maneuver, whatever. But I feel like it'll help me get him off my back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I think with me, I don't care about, you know, the kid situation. I look at how you are as a father. As long as you're doing what you need to do, taking care of your responsibilities. And there's a great communication between, you know, your baby mom and everything, that's not an issue. But when you ain't taking care of your kids,
it's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, but I feel like women will still go out here and date men who are deadbeat dads. Like, I feel like there's a lot of that and it's acceptable. Whereas if it's like a mom and she's a deadbeat mom, it's like you're a horrible person and ill. Like, you know what I mean?
You guys are delusional. There's a whole bunch of stepdaddies waiting to step up right now. Whole bunch of stepdaddies. What you talking about? It's men, they taking babies' mamas left and right. Left and right. Cardi B, look, come on. Stephon Diggs ain't caring. She got 3 kids. Tom Brady wife, 3 kids. She got married right away. Men are taking women with kids, and women are taking men with kids. These women don't care about men having kids. If they want that man is what they want, whether he got kids or not, vice versa. They're gonna be with each other. I don't know what you guys thought. I don't know what kind of conversation is this.
I've seen where they're like, oh, why she got time to date? Like she outside.
Exactly.
Who taking care of the kids?
Right.
Yeah. The double standards are crazy.
It is.
It's not fair. And I feel like we're in a day and age, you know, where the women are like really running things. But I do think there are some guys who think that if you have kids, like it's over for you dating. But a lot of men, they want to be daddy. They want to be stepdaddy.
They do.
They don't.
So
I have no issues.
There's somebody out there for everybody.
I agree
at the end
with
of the
that.
day.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, I got this. Let me read this to y'all. I got something to share with y'all. So this is a scenario. You're really feeling the connection on a date, so you decide to lean in for a first kiss. However, afterward, you notice he seems thrown off by you making the first move. Are men intimidated by women who take the lead? Is there a double standard in who's allowed to make the first move in dating? What y'all think about
allowed?
That? Allowed is a strong word.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I feel like I'm very assertive. Y'all know I slid in DMs. I flew out to go see my man, and I just feel like if I want something, I'm going to get it without being, you know, too aggressive.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to make the first move.
Does it give like thirsty?
No,
because it's like you go after something, you want it. You go
because I feel like if you will know if the connection is not if they're not feeling you, mutual. If they're not feeling it either, so. I mean, you don't just go too hard. Like, damn, baby, come here, let me like give me some. Oh, I want that dick. You don't do all that. You gotta ease your way. No, I didn't say all that. But you have to ease your way into it, and you'll know if it's a mutual feeling. So, I don't mind being a little aggressive.
I mean, let Phil tell it. He say that I chose him at the club. So, I mean,
did you?
It was kind of like both ways. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. It's fine.
But did you?
I did, because I saw him. So the first time he tried to talk to me, I didn't want to talk to him. But the second time I saw him, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I want to talk to him. So I went up to him. So that's why he says I chose him.
Period. But he really chose you because he came back a second time.
He came back a
You
second
don't
time.
even drink.
Women do the choosing signal. They run the market. If she gives a smile, she gives a wink, men will come running, right? So yeah, women do the choosing, right? Sometimes men are cold approach, in a setting like say you guys are at a club, a party, a business meeting. Yeah, the men will pull up, like, hey, how you doing? I know, Ivy Bodie. But her pride was like, well, he said I chose, and she chose. Because he maybe made the first move, and you kind of waved him off, but then you observed that maybe he got a little money, good looking, women, but see, here's the thing, right? Women don't want you approaching if they haven't assessed you, right? And what they're assessing is, do it look like you got money? Do it look like you can this or that? Your symmetry. They look at all those things. So if you approach in the beginning, they don't know, they're gonna turn you down most times. They're gonna get you out of it. But now, if you just roll out after she rejects you and just do your thing, then she look at all her options and then look like, okay, you look like the best one for the job, then she'll pull up on you. Or she'll give you a smile or something. Yeah. But women like to be strategic. They like to not give away too much, but give away just enough because they want to have the control of the process, right? They want to make sure you come in providing. They want to make sure that you're not no cheapo. They want all these things. All these things they look at. So when they're saying that they don't approach, yeah. But the one girl says she likes to be assertive. You know what I mean? So some women, if in a situation and they see that you, especially if they hear that you got the bag or you dress a certain way, they're going to pull up because they know that other women are competing for you. And they know that other women are competing for you, they will pull up. They will pull up. You know what I mean? But it has to be in a either club setting, some sort of networking. But at the mall, it's not happening. Women don't pull up at the mall no more.
Drink. You don't even party like that. You came back to, he know what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So, but I did go up to him and I feel like that was kind of making a first move to let him know that it's a mutual connection. Like, okay, I like you, you like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we doing?
So I feel like it's best to put your foot out there. Like if that's what you want to go for, yeah, I say do it.
I'm in that stage now where I'm like putting my foot forward and I'm like being more assertive and aggressive because it's like guys are starting to fall back and not really be aggressive in taking that initiative.
Now
like
that's the part I don't like.
I don't like that though.
Some of the guys are acting like ladies.
I don't like that.
And they don't want to put no effort in. They want to be the queens. They want to be the passenger princess.
No, that's not where it is, stupid bitch. That's not why dudes are falling back, stupid, because they want to be a queen. No. A lot of dudes are falling back because they want to have the leverage. That's what men want. A lot of these men want the leverage. They're not going to make the first move because it's really a pissing contest. That's what it really is, right? So he sees a woman he already knows he wants, right? Now, if he's a pretty guy, if he got a guy and there's a lot of women in there and he's, trying to get with her, he doesn't want to walk up to her and make her feel like she's the prize or whatever. So a lot of men are laid back. I'll do that all the time. I don't approach women unless there's a direct eye contact and she's like waving or something. I'll pull up. But I was laid back too. I'll do the same thing because I'm not just gonna walk up on you because I know that if I just pull up on you, you might think you got the leverage. You might think I'm thirsty, and then you might get the whole shit fucked up. So I'm gonna lay back in the cut, chill. Check you out. I'm gonna keep you in my peripheral vision. If I see you checking me out, looking at me and stuff like that, boom, boom, I might work my way over. Then, you know what I mean? If you give me the smile, shit, we're gonna be there for a while. But it ain't that we trying to be like women. It's just that men, we're being more observant before we make our move. Because first of all, we want to see if you're a super gold digger or are you very friendly. I mean, sometimes we want to check you out too. It ain't that we acting like women. Nah, bitch.
Princesses. They want to be picked up for the day and open the door for them and all of that.
That's
and
too much.
I don't like that.
I want someone to come after me.
They want to be proposed
like that, come get
to.
me.
Child.
But I'm noticing that like
Times
guys
are
are like, you know, even they've mentioned that to me. Like, well, I wasn't sure to approach you or not. Taking that initiative.
Now
Like,
that's
some
the
dude-
part I don't like.
I don't like that though.
Some of the guys are acting like ladies.
I don't
Yes.
like that.
And they don't want to put no effort in. They want to be the queens. They want to be the passenger princesses. They want to be picked up for the day and open the door for them and all of that.
That's too much.
I don't like that.
I want
But that's the king. That's the mark of a king. He's demanding his expectations. See? And that's the problem, right? These women think that, oh, why should I open the door for him? No, it ain't like we want. Let's check it out. Niggas used to be kings. The kings, the women will open door for them. Women need to be open door for men because they're asking a high asking price. So why not open door for this guy? Why not be, why not be more assertive? These women think they're all that. They think they deserve, oh, you need to be showing me. These women think they need to be worshipped. But men want the same thing. See, men and women both want the same thing. But men typically cave in to what the woman wants. Right? So I don't know why they're caring about who approaches who. Some of the men are requiring, some dudes are requiring women to show some chivalry to them. You know, I've had it happen to me. My exes, she opened the door for me. I had women open the door for me. The fuck? Huh? I'm the motherfucking king.
I want someone to come after me.
They want to be
I
proposed
like that, come get
to.
me.
Child.
But I'm noticing that like
Times
guys
are
are like, you know, even they've mentioned that to me. Like, well, I wasn't sure to approach you or not. But you could have came up to me. I'm like,
Just be a
damn.
little bit more of a gentleman, and
You got to slide in the DMs like Sherelle.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you know what's so weird? I noticed like in the clubs now, like the men and the women do not interact. Like
The
they're
men be all over.
the
It
men
like
be-
packed like
the men be
Maisa
all over
sausages.
each other. The men are like all in each other's face and dapping each other up and trying to squeeze into the sections
Squeeze into the
together.
So real.
It's so weird. And then the women, they're like fine as hell, but they're all like dancing with themselves and twerking on each other.
It's
and
like men versus women.
yeah, it's
What happened
so
to the old
weird. But then I guess it goes down in the DMs afterwards or something. Like I don't know. I don't know.
You
this
know
new
why it's
age
like that? Because a lot of times the side chicks and they can't be seen because they don't want the photos, so they just act like they ain't.
they don't know each other, but really they all in the DMs the whole
Mhm.
time.
So almost
what-
like a facade. Just
It's
like,
crazy.
It is.
Child, dating these
Lexus.
days is crazy.
Uh-oh.
I got a question for you, boo boo.
Okay.
A man takes you out to a nice dinner on the first date. You both enjoy a great.
So the way these women are sounding, how do you not stop dating? You might as well ask them how much it's going to cost. She told me, I want a man to chase me, come after me. What you mean you want somebody to come after you? Obviously, you come with baggage. You got 3 kids, 4 kids, whatever. Failed marriage. So obviously you got a personality defect. And you want a nigga to chase you? I don't even know you. You might not be worth the chase. You might not even be worth my time. Women need to be really, but once again, the price of love versus the price of pussy. You paying either way you go. The price of love is way more expensive. The price of love is a lot more expensive because you're not only paying with your money, your time, your energy, your emotional, mental health. You're paying with your life when you're paying for love. And if she divorce you, or have sex with your best friend, or do something that truly devastates you, as in breaking up the family, that is diabolical. Was that price worth it? Was that price worth the price of admission? If you're paying for love versus paying for vagina, think about it. When you pay for vagina, you don't have to deal with all that. You don't have to worry about the break, don't worry about taking the kids, none of that. You don't have to worry about none of that. You can just live your life in pandemonium. But if you're paying for love, you're taking a very, very high risk, low reward type situation of her emotional imbalance, her emotional instability, her mental, health issues. All these things comes with a woman, right? And men, we can't solve this puzzle because women are now living a life of I'm equal to the man, we're the same level. So therefore, she doesn't think she needs to listen to anything you got to say. The thing about in this era, the women are asking price is very high. They're asking you to invest in them, not knowing what kind of product that they have to offer. So, it's almost like going to the car dealership or buying a car on the street without no Carfax. So, the price of love is very costly. It is very emotionally draining. It's just not worth it. Families are being destroyed left and right. Nobody is able to seem to get along. Everybody's complaining. Everybody's finger pointing. Everybody seems to always be discombobulated about the person they love, the person they're supposed to be building with. Why is it so hard to complete the mission? If you marry the one you love and you guys are trying to actually have some genuine connection, then why is the connection being compromised? Why is it all these relationships and marriages being compromised? It's because everybody is in it and one of the parties are not being genuine. One of the parties have been very selfish and self-centered. So the price of pussy versus the price of love, that's not even close. Because the price of love could cost you your mental health. It could cost you even your financial stability. And who wants their kids under another man's roof, taking orders from another man? Who wants baby mama drama? Right? All this stuff is just undesirable. And it seems like that's what this world is offering, just a bunch of chaos. Women, they're charging upfront fees and not guaranteeing a good product. They're saying you pay for me and whatever you take, you get. If not, they don't want to work their way for it. They want to work the way to see, hey, maybe you can see I'm valuable. Maybe you want to do these things for me because I'm going to show that I'm a woman of substance, of integrity. No, they want and just think they deserve everything that they ask for.
Meal and conversation, but when the bill arrives, he asks the waitress to split it down the middle. How do you feel about that?
Okay, we can get the check, please, but I'm gonna be like, you know what? I enjoyed my night. What do you got going on later? Because meaning you got some other plans, because I got some other plans. It's a turn off to me.
But what if he asks us, would you pay your portion of the bill?
I would pay my portion, and that would be the last time we have a conversation. Because it's a wrap. It's just really disrespectful.
Now, how is that disrespectful if the man is asking you to pay for your portion of the bill? That is not disrespectful. That is not disrespectful. You can't paint the lines of respect because a man says, hey, let's split the bill. It is not no rule or no law saying, oh, shit. Look who pulled up in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It is not disrespectful, sugar bum, for you to pay your own bill. You was a superwoman, remember? You got a job. You got money. You ain't no brokey. You ain't no brokey. And there's nothing wrong with a guy asking to split the bill if he doesn't really know you like that. It's only a measurement of who you really are. If a man asks to split a bill, obviously he doesn't think, you and him have anything going on, right? But if he does, that's not disrespectful, sugar bum. That is not disrespectful for you to be a responsible adult and pay for your own food, but you have the money to pay for it. That's not being disrespectful. And you most likely ain't guaranteeing no coochie. So pay your bill. If a woman to pay her own food for what she ordered is very reasonable. She's an adult. She has job. She has income. If the guy says split the bill, that's fair. That's fair. And, men are getting tired of women taking advantage of this. And so then they're starting to say, okay, you know what? I'm sticking to this game plan. I'm going to pay for my dinner. She's going to pay for her dinner. And they feel like, because men doesn't want to marry a gold digger, but they're going to marry a gold digger anyway, whether she paid for her bill or not. But men are using things to assess what type of woman they're dealing with. And she says, if you split that bill, she will never see you again because she finds it disrespectful. And it's Shiesty Bum, a.k.a. Sugar Bum, a.k.a. the gold digger, chief gold digger, says it's disrespectful for a woman to pay a bill. That is insane. That's insane. Now, let's go over what is disrespectful. That's fine. Let's go over what's disrespectful. If I say, take your ugly ass and pay the bill, then okay, that's disrespectful. If I say, to you, are you too broke to pay the bill? That's a form of this. One may feel disrespected. Okay, I'll give you that. But if I say split the bill, then you're responsible adult. If you like me for my conversation, because we both are getting value. We both are valuable. I'm valuable. You're valuable. Okay, time. We both splitting our time. We're both splitting. You use makeup, put on your makeup. I'm probably showing up in designer or whatever. I mean, come on. My clothes expensive too. So yeah, let's shove it down the middle then. Let's shovel it right down the middle.
Question. Okay, what if he pays the bill, he pulls out his card, pay it, and comes back and say your card declined? How would you feel about that?
It would be a turnoff again. And I feel like if I have to pay, then it's going to break my heart in that way. It's just going to turn me off. Then we're going to be in the friend zone. It's not going further than that. It's just if you don't have another form of payment and you cannot afford to take care of me in that way of the first date, this is your first impression. That's shitty. That's shitty.
Bad preparation.
That's shitty.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Or
No, it's not cool.
he says this.
What?
He started paying for his wallet. Oh my goodness, I left my wallet.
Again, that would be the first and the last scenario.
Baby, can you take care of this? And as soon as I get home, I'll Zelle you the money, or
No.
or I'll Zelle you.
It's not baby, can you take care of? Because again, by the time he texts me back, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be green. It's
But what if he Zelle you the money right then and there, and say, baby, can you? Now you gotta give him a chance. If he honestly, if he Zelle you the money right then and there, that means he honestly left his wallet. It's showing that he has the money. You wouldn't do it. What about you, Ashley? If he left his wallet, he say, "Baby, I left my wallet. I'm so sorry. This is very embarrassing."
The first date, sure.
But I'm gonna Zelle you.
The first date,
people make mistakes.
That ain't no.
He's selling you the money then and there to take care of the bill.
No, I feel like a man.
Maybe he was nervous.
Yeah, no. Because then he's not really like a leader, because there's other things that you could do. Like you could go call somebody and have them take care of it. Like you excuse yourself and then go like make a call. So I don't know.
You can even sit. You can even sit at the table and go from.
You guys are hookers. You're prostitutes. First you're like, oh, I don't want a trick. But then you said, if a nigga don't pay, you'll never ever see him again. If a nigga, she wrote down several scenarios. Okay, what if he left his wallet? Oh, that's it. I'm turned off. What if he says, split the bill? You pay your half, I pay my half. She says, he'll never see me again. And the other scenario is, what if his car declined? Oh, no, that's even worse. Women, you guys are diabolical. You mean to tell me you guys hate men. You guys hate men. Y'all hate us. You guys, listen, if you guys don't want to share responsibility, you guys got to hate men. You guys got to actually not like us. You guys actually really don't even really respect us. Okay, what standard setting? Okay, that is setting. You paying your own bill. Is you right? You paying your own bill, shiesty bum. You can set your standard. The standard is you're gonna pay your bill, I'm gonna pay my bill. That's responsible adults acting like responsible adults. If you got a job, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, you're of high caliber, or even if you work at McDonald's, I don't care. You got enough money, bring your own money. And get prepared to spend for your, matter of fact, I shouldn't even have to ask for a split bill. the woman should be like, look, could you split that bill? Just because it's only fair that you be responsible as an adult to say, I got the money to pay for my food. But no, you like being a prostitute. You like being a hooker. Because it makes you feel like you're a goddess. Everybody needs to take care of you. Everybody needs to bow down to you. Everybody needs to pay your bills. Everybody this. You guys are egotistical and delusional. Ain't nobody owe you guys nothing. Ain't no man owe no woman nothing on no first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th date. Period. That's a courtesy. That is not law that, a man's supposed to pay for the first date. That's a courtesy that men, the luxury that men do. We're being courteous. But now y'all trying to make it's law. It's a sign of disrespect if you make me pay for my own food that I ate. Well, the niggas need to start charging you for gas money to pick you up. Hey, I need $4.50 for that gas money, baby, for you get in this car. If we're going to make everything transactional, then let's do it. Let's have a transactional war. Since you said you ain't going to pay for I need that gas money and wear and tear on my car. It's only $20 for you to get in my car because for me to pick you up. That's gas, wear and tear. My shoes, they're $1,000 shoes, right? They're $1,000 I need $50 on that. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Y'all charging for niggas, it took me to put makeup on. Okay. I'm getting my shoes dirty to come pick you up. The value of my shoes is going down. I need you to mix some of that value. Give me $100. Listen, women. I'm here to tell you. If you don't fuck with us like that, if you don't like us like that, if you think that we're not worth you paying for your own food, then you's a whore. You are a prostitute. Let's keep it real.
You're checking, you can, what I'm saying? Something is not right.
If I was on the first date, if he honestly left his wallet, maybe he was nervous, it's his first time, and he's like, oh my, this is so embarrassing. Is it okay if I sell you the money for the bill to take care of this?
On the wrong foot.
Y'all
probably
ruthless.
not. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Y'all bougie. Y'all ruthless.
It's not bougie or ruthless. This is the first impression. If I'm getting myself together, if I'm showing up, if I'm on time, if I'm communicating, get yourself together. But I was always taught anyway.
Bitch, I'm getting myself together too. The fuck? I'm showing up in designer. My pants cost a band. My shoes cost a band. My hat costs $750. My glasses cost $1,500. I got $4,000 worth of shit on me. Bitch, my shit more than your shit. What we talking about? What you talking about?
I have my own,
He has his own, but he left his wallet. He was nervous.
Apple Pay is a thing now.
I mean, we would take care of it, and then after that, probably not.
I bet you didn't leave his phone though. There's everything.
He would have to do something to make up for it.
Okay. But I wouldn't cut him off. That's messed up.
The first date?
The first date, he has the money. He just left his wallet. He's like, I felt so bad. Like, can you take care of this? I'm going to send you the money. Damn.
Okay, so I just feel like you got one job. So you know, we do the most to get ready for a day. We done made a hair appointment. We done made a nail appointment. We done got our outfit together. All you got to do is show up and make sure you got something to pay the bill with. That's your only job. If you can't handle that, then what we doing?
They have to, you know.
So I might as well go on the blade. I might as well go on the blade. What you mean it's my job? It's not my job to pay for the dinner date. That's a luxury. It's a courtesy. But that's at my discretion. That's at my discretion. If my discretion says, well, I feel you should pay for your, because let's say I pick you up, you got an attitude when you get in the car. Then we get to the restaurant, you got an attitude. Right? I'm going to tell that woman, I'm going to tell that waiter, split that motherfucking bill. Split that bill. I'm not going to sit here and play any games about it. Split the bill. She paying for her own food since she got an attitude. It's at my discretion if I'm going to pay for this whole bill or not. And if you're not reciprocating the energy, and I think that whatever you acting like a boss woman, like you just too good, and I say, okay, we're gonna split this bill. I think that's perfectly okay. You guys are not entitled to my money. You don't deserve my money. So for you to think that you got one job, no, bitch, it ain't my job to pay for you, especially if you got an attitude. It's a luxury. It's a courtesy that we do. But maybe we're being too nice. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should make this a new standard. And it starts with the rich guys. Maybe we should start with the rich guys. Start a movement. You pay first 10 dates, you pay your own food. You pay your own meal. Because I don't want to hear that, oh, I got my makeup together. I got my clothes together. Bitch, I got no designer. I get my shoes dirty. I got $1,000 designer shoes on. I got no some Louis Vuittons. What's good? I'm getting dirty coming to get you. Then I'm pulling up in an exotic car. Yeah, wear and tear. Plus gas. Let's go. Is you putting in? Since you're talking about what you had to do the most. Every time I drive my car, that's wear and tear. So if I'm driving to pick you up, that is wear and tear on my luxury vehicle, which is what? A band. That's not standards, though. She talking about we do the most to get ready, Shiesty Bum. I'm not charging you gas money. And don't live 20, 30 minutes away. You don't think that's wear and tear on my car? I'm not charging. Hey, look, Shiesty Bum. I got exotic luxury car, right? I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to get there, show up and say, hey, wear and tear on my car to come get you. You at least give me $200. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying, what you mean y'all doing the most? We doing the most. Because 99.9% of the time, the man is picking the woman up. Now, I'm not saying every guy's got a luxury, exotic car like that. But I'm just saying, wear and tear. Cars are expensive to maintain. And picking you up, that's wear and tear on my whip. I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, you know what? You 20, 30 minutes away. That's wear and tear on my car. Before we continue this day, you need to give me $200 for wear and tear on my car, plus $20 for gas. Because I have to sit in traffic. I mean, talk about who's doing the most. And then, bitch, I got on designer too. I got on designer jeans, designer shoes, designer hat, designer glasses. I got between $5,000 to $10,000 worth of stuff on. And it's getting kind of, used. And the value's dropping for me wearing it to see you. Am I going to charge you for that? I mean, come on, we don't want to get petty here. You didn't. No, Shiesty Bum. I could just went straight to the restaurant. Restaurant only 10 minutes from my house. I drove an extra 20 minutes to pick you up. I had to go out my way, Shiesty Bum. I had to go out my way to pick you up. I had to go out of my way to pick you up. That's wear and tear on my car. That's an extra 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 miles I had to go. 15 miles I had to go. So 20 minutes. So 20 miles. That's like 15 miles. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Shiesty Bum. I know that, Shiesty, but what I'm saying is this, Shiesty Bum. I'm not even tripping on that. I don't care. But what I'm saying, if we're going to get petty, like she said, Shiesty Bum, she said, oh, we women, we do the most when we get ready for you. You know, my makeup, my shoes, my hair. I got to do nail appointments. Well, I drive a luxury exotic car, and it's wear and tear. I'm doing the most. I'm doing the most. And then you expect me to pay for this lavish restaurant? I don't care what. I hate when my boy Poppy tell me. I was going to eat there anyway. Yeah, but I wasn't going to pay for her anyway. If I eat there by myself, that's a certain amount. But when I bring her, that's another bill added on to my bill. Shiesty Bum, when I'm saying that us men ain't tripping, really, we ain't tripping. But if you're going to sit here and get petty and say, my makeup costs $400, we do the most, so you should be ready to pay for my dinner. It's wear and tear on my luxury exotic vehicle and gas. My exotic vehicle gets 11 miles to the gallon. I have to have a sports exotic luxury vehicle. It's luxury and sport. Okay? So it gets 11 miles. Sometimes it depends on, the type of freeway driving. It could be 6 miles to the gallon. So if we're going to get petty, then that's $300 for wear and tear on my vehicle just to pick you up. Plus gas. It costs me $180 to fill up my tank. So $60. You pay half. Come on, man. We ain't gonna go through this. We don't want to do this. Y'all really don't want to do this. Y'all don't really want to do this petty. You got to pay for makeup and your clothes to come see me. I'm wearing all designer. And my clothes are more expensive than your clothes. Now, unless you got a Birkin bag, then I don't know. You might beat me. But I'm at least wearing $5,000 worth of clothes to pick you up in. You know what I mean? I'm wearing a whole piece with jewelry. And it depends on which watch I got. If I got a real sis watch on, shit, I can have on a $100,000 watch. Am I going to charge you for that? Well, hey, look, I got this $100,000 watch. See, y'all got to look at things when y'all being petty. Y'all got to look at this. Things can get expensive if you want to have who do the most war? Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm going to do that. What I'm saying, Shiesty Bum, is it's only fair, Shiesty Bum. If you're going to sit here, if I say we're going to split this bill because I'm putting the onus on a responsible adult who ate their food responsibly, then that's to my discretion. It's my discretion to do that. Ain't nobody crying. Y'all the one crying? Shiesty Bum, y'all the one talking about if he don't pay, I ain't gonna see him no more. If he leave his wallet, I just never. Y'all the one crying? Y'all listen. It's women got some of the richest men, and they're complaining about these niggas. I'm not happy. He's not here for me. Aisha Curry, we didn't go there. Come on, man. Krishan Rock with Blueface. Took her out the mud, put her on. And she's over here sucking niggas' toes on the internet. She's getting her back blown out by niggas, a baby that she doesn't want to do a DNA test on. And he took her from the mud, put her in a networking, right? Got her name, made her help make her name big. And I'm not saying that she owes him anything, right? But I'm saying she was complaining about him. Oh, I want some more, da 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 da. She took advantage of that situation.
I like a man that have clean fingers.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
they gotta
it's
get
still more simple of a process than we go through to get ready for them. So I just feel like you need to be prepared.
Have your wallet.
Period.
Have other forms of payment. I mean, there's Apple Pay. There's so many things.
But
now.
what if you at a nice luxury restaurant? What if they don't take Apple Pay? I'm just saying.
We gonna pay for it, and then that's probably he's gonna really have to do the most to make up for it. Like he has
What you mean? What you mean you gotta do the most? That's crazy.
to make up for that.
And I would
mistake.
say something. I'm gonna say something too. Like that really messed me up. You know what I mean? Like you can't get to the second step, you know, because I will shut the date down. It will turn me off. It will turn me off instead of going to the dessert somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you saying if he pay for that lobster, he may get some lobster claws that night?
But I don't eat lobster. But I like that.
You might get that snapper.
It's sexy. You know, pick the restaurant, make the reservation.
That's prostitution, baby. That's prostitution. Sorry. You're a hooker. You say you don't want to trick. He tricking on you. He want to trick. So if he don't pay, it'll turn you off.
Show up on time and really have a good conversation because I'm taking the time out of my day. I'm taking the time away from X, Y, and Z. So like, you should be on time.
We both taking our time. It's a bean. Like it's, and this is what women do. This is what they're notorious for. They make it all about them. They're selfish, self-centered, egotistical narcissists. She's going to make it all about her. Now, as if I didn't have to do stuff to get to that restaurant. Now, it may not take me long as to get ready because I don't need to put on a mask. Okay, fine. But she made it all about her. And this is what women do in relationships and marriages. They make it all about them. They make it all about them. They forget to include the one, everybody else, and they make it all about themselves. They all of a sudden it's what she had to do to get there. When she got picked up, she got picked up. Everything you did to get ready, all the stuff you did, okay, so what? So what? That's on you. That's not a requirement. Men don't require you to take 3 hours to get ready or 2 hours to get ready, put on that makeup, put on that mask, put on a little foundation to keep you pushing, a little lipstick, keep you pushing. What's good? Your hair was did already anyway. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If we weren't going to date, your hair would still look fly. I'm confused.
Top of it, be prepared. That's it. Just be prepared.
I just feel like people make mistakes, and if you offered to send me the money,
mistake of your life if that happens with Lex.
Yeah.
So
damn,
you
well,
don't want to miss your opportunity.
y'all better not fuck up.
don't fuck up.
With
Come
sexy legs.
correct. Come correct.
All right. So guys, I got another scenario when it comes to dating. Say you're an independent woman with a high paying job and you're on a date. The conversation shifts to your career. You notice the date becomes distant when he learns you earn significantly more than him. Why do some men feel like, that? Yes. Why do they feel emasculated? Because a woman makes more money than them. What is that about?
Because y'all don't know how to keep y'all mouth shut. Y'all want to let us know every 5 minutes I make more than you and shut the fuck up, you broke ass. y'all act more masculine when y'all make more money. I mean, it don't matter whether y'all make money, y'all still act, but y'all act even. You guys are far more assertive when y'all make money. You guys are far more unpleasurable. You guys are just, when you guys make money, you guys challenge every step of the way. So that's why men, they don't like that. They don't like it because they don't want to make a woman make so much money, and then if they got a lot of money, she got a lot of money, she thinks she's equal. She already thinks she's equal if she ain't got no money. But if she got money, she really gonna think she the boss. If she make more money, and she gonna talk down to you. You know, this is how women are, man. When they get that money, boy, they clown. They want you to pay for everything. They still want you to pay for all the dates. They still want you to do everything, and then sit there. And the moment there's a disagreement, they're like, you know, you're gonna throw that career and all the money they make in their face.
I can't answer that because my situation now, I mean, I never dealt with that in my situation now. So I can't answer. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, damn, how can I provide for this woman when she's making more than me? Maybe, you know, her lifestyle requires more money and I don't have it. So, of course, I can see where a man can feel intimidated.
I can see where men feel intimidated, especially like they know what, you know, what we're into, whether it's shoes, bags, name brand things, or experiences. It can be intimidating, but I think the confidence that a man brings and his motivation and really his tact, I feel like that exceeds wanting to be intimidated by a woman. If he's going to approach you and he's going to be like, you know what, I see this future with you. I can build with you. I invest in you, X, Y, and Z. I feel like that's more of that motivating force instead of that intimidation.
But you know what? I've noticed women who are in a higher pay scale are okay with dating men in a lower pay scale. I haven't. I feel like they have a better relationship. The relationship lasts longer. It's respect on both ways. I just feel like when men have way more than a woman, they can do whatever.
They feel, I agree with that, actually.
I think when men, you know, feel emasculated by a woman making money, I think it's more to it than the money thing. I think it's deeper than the money. You know, it's a
great
deeper
point, Ash.
I think it's a deeper issue. Because if it's not money, then it's going to be something else too. It's just in general, we feel intimidated by a woman, and who wants to be with a man like that, first of all? But I feel like the man needs to like dig deeper, maybe go to therapy because there's something that's happened maybe in the past, in their childhood or whatever.
Ooh, great point.
But it's just showing up in that moment of, you know, she makes more money than me. But it's probably something deeper. It's an ego thing. It's something that, you know, that's triggering that. But yeah, that's not the kind of man that a woman who is an independent woman who is, you know, making a significant amount of money, you know, that's not the kind of man that you would want to be with. And I would hope that you wouldn't settle for something like that.
And this is why you women are not married. And nigga marry any one of y'all, well, she might be a little bit more reasonable. But man, you women these days, y'all make a nigga not want to marry y'all. The price of love is too high. That's too much. Too much money. For love, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.